So I downloaded Marvel Rivals and I spent a little bit of time on it, and it doesn't seem like I'm going to be spending a whole lot of time playing it. And today I want to talk about it for a wee while. Hello everyone, thanks for joining me. Let's rock. So I'm not going to be this guy terminally online that is always aware of everything that it's being released, because I spend a whole lot of time touching grass. So I only know about certain games or movies, TV series or whatever, just as they are being released to the public. And this game was no different. I just came across it because everyone was talking about it on Discord and some of the shows that I follow, and how great the numbers that they were pulling against games that were in the same category and whatnot. So I knew nothing about the game as I started downloading it, if not for the fact that it was Marvel's. So I'm sure he had to do something with superheroes and whatnot. So as for specs, I am running a Ryzen 5 7600X, 2 sticks of 32 gigabytes, 4712 gigabyte super, and I had a few issues launching the game and getting it to show in OBS. The game was crashing at the loading screen, and it seemed like it was driver's issues. So I realized that the problem was in between the monitor and the chair. It was me. I thought that I had updated the drivers about a couple of days ago from the date of this recording, but apparently they didn't quite work, so I had to reinstall everything, and after that I got no issues, so it was a me problem. As for OBS, I had to run it in administrator mode to solve the issue. So I couldn't get it to show on just a normal run of OBS, and I couldn't understand why. I didn't want to do a screen capture, so I just tried to run it in administrator mode. I'm showing now on the screen how to do so, and after that I had no issues. Other than that, I didn't come across any performance issues in terms of the game and whatnot. Damn, I feel like I'm gonna cough along. And again, the third one is gonna be out. So I loaded up the game. There's a whole bunch of menus and sub-menus and things to spend time exploring. I believe that there's a good roster of heroes to choose from, and I didn't see anything inherently bad with the choices, nothing really sussy about the characters. Some heroes, I had no idea who they were. I wonder if these are heroes that were pulled from comic books or something that they just made up for the game. Whichever it was, I didn't know about it, but then I also didn't feel like going around learning about them. I just didn't care that much. But from the classes, you get a good idea of who's going to be the tanks and who's going to be the healers and who's going to be the DPS and whatnot. And then I did something that most people loathe to do, which is loading the tutorial. Does anyone does this? I do this. So it's nice to see that all the heroes are unlocked and you get to try them out on that playground. I didn't go too deep on the hero pool. I just wanted to try a couple ones. I wanted to try, obviously, Iron Man and obviously Spider-Man. So it was good to see that they were available and you could just go around and just try them out. There was nothing, seemed to me, that was behind the paywall except for the skins. Now, I didn't spend too much time there trying all the heroes and whatnot. So after that, I wanted to go and have a go versus bots and see what it's like to play with other players and how clear are the objectives, how does the game play, and everyone moves and whatnot. And I noticed something very interesting, which is every hero seems to have like a gap closer of some sorts. Like you throw a hook, or there's some speed boosts here and there. So I thought that was kind of cool. And we actually lost versus bots, but that's fine. I was just trying to figure out the game. We suck. So just like any other PvP game, I don't like to entertain the idea of just going into a match without having a good idea of the basics of what I'm doing. So either that, or I join with a bunch of friends that can just sort of guide me around. But no one was online at the moment, so I closed the game, and here are some thoughts about it. So the UI is okay. I didn't see anything bad with it, but it does remind me a lot of Overwatch, which brings me to the next point, which is I played and worked on Overwatch for a while, and then one day I was kind of done with it. I was kind of done with all these Valorant, Fortnite, Warframe kind of games. And this is a me thing, right? I think at some stage of the timeline, you're done with all these super fast games, like plenty of colors, moving quickly, shooting other people, because I'm just too old for that stuff. And I think that I can honestly pass on all that sensory stimulation. Just far too. Hey, get out of my lawn. Get out of my lawn. Oh man. Anyways, it looks like a cool game if you're into superheroes. Skins seem to be like a little bit expensive, but they gotta pay the wages and the bills, so maybe that's where the money's coming from. I don't think I'm gonna be burning too much time on it unless all my buddies picked it up and said like, oh, this is the only game we're playing now, and then fine, I'll join them for a few. But I wanted to talk about this for like a wee bit because I just wanted to mark the point. So thanks for being in here. Let me know in the comment section below if you tried the game and if you enjoyed it, if I missed something, or if there's something that you suggest for me to go and never go, just to see if I enjoyed the game a wee bit more. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay metal.